Bánh bao đây, bánh bao nóng hổi, thơm ngon đây đây đây.
Hello and welcome to our latest podcast.
My name is Jay,
My name is Alan.
and we are going to talk about speaking part 3 today.
We're focusing on a different kind of strategy where we use an example to lead our answer.
So I think a few weeks ago we focused on Oreo. What is it, Alan?
Opinion, reason, example, and give another opinion.
Yeah. So this time we are going to focus on examples, and from the example we are going to give our opinion.
We're going to build our explanation from the example. So let's have a look at this strategy in detail.
So we are going to start by paraphrasing the question.
You need to paraphrase so that you can show your range of grammar and show the examiner that you understand the question.
The next part is to just give an example straight away without giving a reason. Just give an example.
So what is the benefit of leading with an example?
Well, I think it's going to help the examiner get your idea a little bit clearer.
And earlier. Students often start with a very abstract answer and then they might give an example at the end, or they might forget to give an example.
And that confuses the examiner sometimes.
But in this case, we are leading with the example, so it's very clear from the start.
Okay, so Alan, what are some ways to give examples? I know there are some easy ways like using such as, like, for example, for instance, but are there any better ways?
Yeah, those examples are great for giving a small, quick example, but we're going to focus on some phrases to really highlight your example. We can say one example that comes to mind is...
Or I'm thinking of.
A case in point would be...
Or maybe I've read somewhere that...
To illustrate this point, blah, blah, blah.
Or this can be exemplified by...
A notable instance of this is...
That's a lot already.
Another strategy is to introduce a hypothetical. We can say, let's say...
Or imagine a situation when something happens.
Suppose someone is...
Or if we consider a situation like... So yeah, we have given something very specific, so it's very important to link back to the point, to the main point, right?
And we can do this with a phrase like, this example shows that.
Or this illustrates how.
That's why I believe.
Or this example highlights.
It clearly demonstrates, blah, blah, blah. So now we're going to give you some real examples and show you how we use these phrases.
So one question for you, Alan. Do young people like to do sports?
Yes, young people absolutely love to do sports. I'm thinking of the pickleball trend in Vietnam. If you drive down the street, you'll see hundreds of pickleball courts. Just this example alone shows how young people are obsessed with new sports trends.
And sports in general.
Okay, question for you. What are the benefits of sport for children?
Okay, I think sports can be very beneficial for children. So one example that comes to mind is swimming. I think swimming can really help children keep fit because if you go to my neighborhood and you see a lot of children swimming, you know, a lot of them are swimmers, you can see that they are very healthy. I think swimming also helps you, well, I read it somewhere that it doesn't help you become taller, but it can really help your posture and your spiral development. So it helps you look taller or appear taller. So yeah, I think those are the two benefits of swimming and sports in general. Okay, so another question for you, Alan. Is it necessary to build public sports spaces?
I don't think it's necessarily critical to build these sports spaces, these public spaces. I'm thinking of Da Nang. In Da Nang, they have a huge public beach where people can go and do sport, and in fact, they don't actually need the government to build anything for them. This particular example shows that what people really need is just open spaces, and they will do what they want in those spaces, whether that is sport or any other kind of recreation. Okay, question for you. Do people in your country exercise after work?
Well, I'm not really sure, but I think they do exercise before work more often than they do after work. Suppose you go to the park or any outdoor spaces at like maybe 4 or 5 a.m. You can see a lot of people running or walking, doing physical exercise. After work, I think is the time for them to spend time with family and relax, because it's kind of exhausting working already. So that's why I believe that people do exercise before work more often than they do after work.
Right, we hope you enjoyed our examples. So in this podcast, we've focused on a strategy where we lead with an example. And we've given you some phrases so you can practice this at home.
If you have any other strategies that you would like us to do or to analyze, you can comment down below, okay?
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next podcast.
Bye-bye.